I was homeschooled my entire life, and going into 9th grade, I really wanted not a traditional high school experience. After even just 3 weeks, I met some of my best friends. I felt really, really connected to my teachers. I felt like they cared about me, they cared about my success, and they really didn't even know me. And that was so almost groundbreaking to me. I never realized that was something you could get from school. The biggest thing that Next did for me is almost endless opportunities. In so many ways, I was never told no. Pretty much the only limit of what you can do is how willing you are to work for it. For one of my college essays, the question was write about the place, write about your home. And so that kind of sets you up to write about maybe your hometown or your family or that kind of stuff. But for me, writing about my home was writing about Next. Talking about how that was so integral for me becoming who I was, who I am now, and someone I'm proud to be.
I got an internship at an animation company and a graphic design company, and I slowly learned, wow, this is fun. It's not what I want to do, and without Next, I wouldn't have figured that out, and I would end up sitting at a desk for a long time and not been happy, and I changed my career to education. So I think without Next and letting your students have internships and putting them in those positions, you would never be able to experience those types of things.
I was the executive producer of Next High School's improv comedy troupe, which I actually was a part of starting. I was in charge of giving new kids, some freshmen, some sophomores, some of the experience that I got at Next High School that made me into who I am today. So public speaking and making connections and making friends and just learning how to be comfortable in the space and eventually have that translate into being comfortable everywhere you go. I was homeschooled from 1st grade to 8th grade, and so going into Next High School was sort of a big thing for me because I didn't have many friends for a pretty large portion of my life. So I came to Next and I made some of the closest friends, that I have ever had in my life at Next High School. People who, I consider my family.
One of my biggest important things that occurred to me while I was at Next was probably a lot of self-discovery. It empowered me to explore my interest, seek out what I wanted to do, find those interests, find those people that can help me pursue that interest, and continue to go at it, improve myself, and increase my skill level. The way that I got to that point originally started through project-based learning. I wanted to pursue helping people, helping the students, the ones that had a lesser advantage than others, and to be a program that was considered serious, we needed a logo. So I got to tinkering on the computers that the school has, and they have the Adobe program, and started toying around with it. I showed it to the pros, and they critiqued me and gave me thoughtful insight. One of my majors will be graphic communications. I want to pursue graphic design and politics, and that's all because of the help of Next High School and allowing it to pursue my interest.
I believe that the impact Next High School has had on each and every one of us has truly shaped us into the individuals we are on this exciting day. And to the founders of Next, I say thank you. Your mission has been accomplished. Next has truly prepared us for life after high school by allowing us to experience life in high school. The challenges we have faced, goals we have reached, and most importantly, the relationships we have built are what makes Next and this class of 2019 truly unique.